Look at this guy, something else to look out for. Wow, whoa! He's a big boy. And that's the sort of thing I have to keep an eye out for all the time. So yeah, I would recommend, yeah, I often get asked what speed should I walk or run at. What I'm recommending to you now is, if you want to lose body fat, you could aim for 120 to 140 beats per minute. A treadmill or a cross trainer can give you a good idea on what that looks like, or a heart rate monitor. Or you can just count it actually, with your finger on your pulse. But I would say, if you can just find some rough terrain, just make it so that you're walking at this pace. So you're out of breath. It's hard to talk or hold a conversation. And how do you set this pace whilst keeping yourself motivated? I recommend, imagine you're late for a meeting. So you can slow down, but you can't stop walking, because you always bring yourself back to that, oh, man, I got to get going. I've got to be late. I got to start marching again. I got to get going, which is what I'm doing right now. I can probably go a bit faster, but you'd never go at a pace that would put your speed in jeopardy, i.e. getting so tired you need to stop and rest. If you were truly late for a meeting, you'd go as fast as you can, as I am right now, whilst acknowledging there's a couple of Ks to go, but you've got to get there. Watch out for those spiders on the way. Got chased by a swarm of bees up here once. I think something else must have upset them before I came walking through. There are dragonflies everywhere, by the way. Yeah, that was pretty scary, obviously. I decided to, I ran a literal, 100 meter pace, just full intensity. Just figured it's got to get away. A few of the front running bees were in front of me. That's scary as an adult out here, really in the middle of nowhere, in a relative sense, in terms of lying on the ground, bitten by a snake or something. And yeah, you know what happened? I got back to the car, realised my phone wasn't in my pocket. True story. Look, it was my keys. I think it was my phone. I had to walk all the way back. Very careful. I think I waited half an hour, walked all the way back. And saw it was on the floor. More or less where I started sprinting, would have just bounced out of my pocket. But yeah, all these things add to the excitement, I guess. The one surprise I don't like is I've got my shirt off and someone else pops up. I think, what are you doing here? It's supposed to be a secret. But yeah, hopefully in the future, a bit more confident with my physique. Yeah, how good's this? Awesome. Woo. Yeah, find somewhere that suits you, that works for you. This works really well for me. Get my sunshine, get my bare feet. What's great about tracks like this, it keeps your mind off your heart rate a little bit, because they go looking out for these tree branches, really hard. It's basically rock there, mud, dried tree stumps. Of course a few spiders, but really every single step we're just scanning ahead for. So as long as we keep the heart rate low enough we don't notice it, we can sort of trundle along quite nicely like this. Keeps your mind off the time. Well, especially check out this. In fact, I shouldn't be doing this barefoot because it's just gonna slow me down so much. But this is what I'm talking about. Far out. But the reward is the journey. Saw an echidna up here, kangaroo once or twice, or a wallaby. Oh, there's one. Is that? No, it's a bush. But yeah, go well, guys. Keep up the training. You've got this. You've only failed if you don't restart.